was Ryan Fulton. I'm from Rochester, Minnesota. 5'11", about 255 right now, 260. Video it was shot in Portage, Michigan. We're training back about 12 days out from the Gopher State.
Yeah, and just so people know, we are Skyping this interview because we had some technical difficulties when I went back and played with the audio. So usually we don't do this, but we got to work with what we got. So Ryan, so you're getting ready for the Gopher State, bud, and you did a back workout. Can you take us through the different movements you did and what you like about each movement?
Yeah, we started out doing some pull downs. Just kind of a good warm up, good stretch, a good way to warm up. Go fairly heavy on them, and then just get ready to get into some other stuff, some more heavier compound movements. Then we went to Barbell Rows after that. I started out doing them with the underhand grip, and then once it gets a little bit heavier, I think I went up to like 3 plates on each side, 315 or something like that. But I switched to overhand. But I was trying to contract the lats, trying to use the lats to move the weight as much as I can.
Good deal. And what'd you do after that, buddy?
Then we went to it was sort of a hammer strength row, kind of a low row. We don't have much hammer strength equipment in my gym, so whenever I get a chance, I like to use it. I like to do one arm on these ones and just squeeze the back as much as I can, squeeze and stretch. It's like any other back workout. I don't go real heavy on these ones. More about just getting a stretch.
Yeah, and people have to realize that when we were filming this, you were, 12 or 11 days out, so you're not going crazy with the weight, right? You're just trying to get blood in there and everything.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a good pump. I still trying to push it a little bit as much as I can, but strength's down at this point. So yeah, it's more of just getting some reps and getting some blood in there.
I gotcha. Okay, and what'd you move on to after that movement, buddy?
After that, we just went to some rack duds on the Smith machine. I like to fill these in a little bit later in the workout, so I don't have to go quite so heavy, and I can just focus on using the back a little bit better, all the way up, all the way down, squeezing the back, trying to squeeze the lats at the top.
Okay, and was that the last movement, or did you do what was?
Well, then we went on to the pullover machine. Just kind of a couple pullovers. I did the pullover machine, and then a couple sets of rope pullovers. Just kind of good finishing movements. I'm pretty much done, and just try and get a little bit more blood in there and squeeze them. Finish the workout off.
Yeah. Now, tell everyone, buddy, because you had taken a little time off. Let's talk about the medical issues you had and how you bounced back from that, bud, and what all went down with that.
Yeah, when I was prepping for North Americans in 2011, I was 6 weeks out, and I got a stomach ulcer, and I lost a lot of blood. Actually, was anemic. For the whole rest of the prep, my hemoglobin was something like 9. We thought it would come back faster than that, so I just kept training and prepping. And after the show, I got it checked again, and it was still at about 9.5. So they thought that maybe it had to have been some stomach acid problems or something like that. So they just had me go on some stomach medication for just a couple months just to try and clear it up, and then I should be fine to go again. And then in 2012, I was prepping for junior nationals, and it was actually 3.5, 4 weeks out from that one, and it happened again. I got another stomach ulcer, and the ulcer happened to be right on a blood vessel, and I just lost a lot of blood again and went anemic. So that time I didn't continue my prep. I just shut it down and was just trying to get it figured out, what exactly was causing it. And really the only thing that came down to was a stomach acid issue again, and just the fact that I had gotten off the meds, which they thought I would be okay to get off, and then and then it wouldn't come back. I've just been staying straight on them straight through, from then till now, and it's been working so far. It's no problems or anything like that. So we're pretty confident that we've got it figured out. And it makes it a lot easier to compete when I don't have to worry about that so much.
Oh yeah. Going into the show, bud, and with this, that break in between, what's your diet been like going in? Are you doing anything different this time? I mean, you look really big and you're still really lean. Are you doing anything? I know you're doing your own prep this year, but anything different?
No, yeah, I'm doing my own thing. I'm just keeping it really simple, sticking to the basics. I just started when I started. I just had the carbs up and around 800 or 1,000 a day, and then I just kept lowering them as I went, as I saw that I needed to. And I had to do a couple high carb days, a couple low carb days. Protein's been the same, and fat's just a little bit higher on the low carb days, and a little bit lower on the high carb days, and that's about it. It's real simple, clean, hard dieting, man.
Okay. Well, that's awesome, man. I mean, you look big. You're definitely lean. And just so most people understand out there, so you're gonna do this show for the Gopher, get qualified, and then take the summer off to spend with the family, and then you're probably gonna go for a run at nationals, right, in the fall?
Yeah, that's the plan. This spring, I got the itch to get back on stage, and I felt, I want to compete at nationals again. I feel like I have some unfinished business at the national level, and so I was looking good this spring, and I felt like I needed to get back on stage and see how my body did, see how I did, and requalify, and so I'm doing that now, and then this summer, I've got 3 little daughters, so we're gonna spend some time on the water with them. Let's spend some time with my family. And I need to take some time to make some more improvements that I want to make. And then I'm going to make a run at nationals in the fall.
Well, good deal, man. Well, best of luck. Your show will be this weekend for the Gopher State, and we will keep in touch and hopefully see it on the national stage. But I'll come out there and do some videos later in the year, buddy.
That sounds great, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Okay. Good luck this weekend, buddy.
Thanks, bud.